Students, welcome to the Greater Bombay Science Teachers Association. This presentation will help you to understand how to face the level 3 and level 4, that is action research project and general interview. Now let us move to our today's important thing, guidance on the 9th standard action research project and general interview. This year, Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik competition held in 2021. Right from the level 1, level 2, we conducted the exams online, and even the level 3 and level 4, that is the action research project and general interview, is also going to be held online. So the purpose of this presentation to understand the student how to face your online action research project report and general interview. From this presentation, what you will get? What is the topic of action research for the standard 9th, current year 2020-2021? How to face the general interview? What are the questions are going to be asked in the general interview? How to face this general interview, especially online? How to select your action research topic? What is the this year action research topic? And if I want to write the action research report, if I get selected for the level 3 and level 4, then you have to submit the action research report compulsory. To complete action research report, we have to write in the standard format. So what is the standard format? That will come to know from it. And once your action research is completed, how you have to submit your action research report, what is the format of that, and how to face the problem related to that. This year, online action research and interview, that is level 3 and level 4. Generally, our interview or level 3 and level 4 consist of two parts. The part number 1 is a general interview which contain 30 marks, and the action research report and the presentation, the question asked by the expert on it, it also carries a 30 marks. After you are get selected for the round of the next level 3 and level 4, means you are get selected for the practical, and from the practical you are selected for the level 3 and level 4. It means your medal is fixed, provided that you have to face level 3 level 4. It means you have to submit your action research report online, and you have to face the interview minimum. It means your medal is going to be fixed. So those who are going to be selected for the level 3 and level 4, their medal is fixed, but our main competition is to achieve a gold and a silver medal. Current year topic for Dr. Homi Baba Bal Vaidyanik competition for the academic year 2020 and 21 is infection prevention and control strategies. In short, we can say IPC. I repeat here, the current year topic is infection prevention and control strategies. Even we circulate this topic in advance on our website, so we have to visit there and get the detail about that, about the topic. Whenever there is a research, in research the terminologies play a very important role. So in the research title, that is the IPC, what are the terminology used in the research title? So the first we use the word in the IPC strategies is that a strategy is a plan of action designed to achieve a long-term aim. and these strategies is have a 5 stages. What is meant by strategy there? Number one, goal setting. Number two, data analysis. Number three, strategy formation. Number four, strategy implementation and strategy monitoring. Another word is used in IPC is infection. So what is meant by infection? An infection is an invention of pathogenic microorganism such as bacteria, viruses, or a parasite or any other parasite. Another elements of content in IPC is preparedness and readiness to slow down, stop the transmission, provide care for the patient, minimize the impact of epidemic on the health system, social services and economic activity. And beside that, educate and involve community in the IPC. So which areas of research is available in the IPC? These are the some few examples we are showing here. But if you go to our pamphlet in detail, everything, what are the areas of research related to IPC is already mentioned. Students are advised that whatever topic you select related to the IPC, see that it should be fall in the category of IPC. The one of the example is given here is a diseases surveillance. Now, if I select the topic called disease surveillance, what I can do there? If I see that disease surveillance, I can collect the data over it, analyze it, interpret the data and variety of sources of evaluate and the effectiveness of the IPC measures. This is the one example is shown to you. There are many more areas are there which is detail explained in our pamphlet. Also you can visit our website where you will get a detail what are the subtopics are there. You can select any one of the topics. So what you can do, what the student can do, the student have to select any topic, not only which is mentioned in our pamphlet. This is the one of the example given. This is the one of the guidance is given to the student. You have to select. These are the one of the possible areas where we can do the research. But it is an open-ended thing. Is that you can select any topic, but you should know that your topic should be lie to our main theme. So you have to select any one of the topic within the limit of main topic. Select your aim aligning to the purpose of the project. Refer given example given in the PDF. Visit our website regularly to get the objectives or to get the details about that. Remember that your ultimate goal of enhancing health status of your locality. And if you want to do the any topic or any topic you are going to be selected, so what are the steps for the surveillance is? Once your topic is finalized, given the objective is set, now start the collection of data. Now this year we know that this is the pandemic situation. We have to maintain the social distancing. Our safety measures are very important. So following safety measures is responsibility of the student while contributing the project. So for this year we allow the student for our research, maybe an experimental research, maybe your survey research, whatever type of research you are going to be select, the data play a very important role. So how you can collect the data? So this year we give the permission to the student. You can collect your data by using the app like Google Form. And if you want to conduct any interview related to any expert of your field, you can take the interview on the Zoom or a Meet app or any relevant app which is available with you and for you it is very easy and convenient. So interview and survey for this year we allow all the students they can use any app and we are reliable on that data. But please see that your safety is very important. We have to follow all the norms given by the board, even by the MSTA, that all the rules you have to follow. Many times what happen, once the topic is get selected, there are a lot of problems comes in our mind. So what we have to do once you start working, once your homework is done, whatever topic is decided, this is my topic, I want to going to be start the research on that. So any doubt after you select the topic, you can ask to our GBSTA member, and whatever your doubts are there, please ask your doubt in short. Even you can get every updated thing related to how to upload, what are the new updation related to our action research unit submission. Visit regularly our website www.msta.in for time to time updates. As I told you, there are two types of interview are there. So first, let us move to our the general interview. A general interview is first thing you have to download the biodata form, which is available on our www.msta.in. From that, you have to download the biodata form. Once you download the biodata form from our website, you have to fill the desired field in that, and you have to upload all these, fulfill your biodata, and you have to send it to our email called balvaidyanik.com or our WhatsApp, or regularly whatever the updation will be given by GBSTA, or visit to our website called www.msta.in related to it. Now when your biodata form is very clear and at the time of the general interview, now it's very clear that our general interview for this year is going to be held online. Detailed timetable will be displayed on our website later on. But what is the rules and regulation, or what are the tips for the general interview? Normally, when students are appearing for the general interview, and this year we are conducting totally online, so what areas, or what the areas the general interview take place? Especially the interview panel are try to see that your scientific attitude, observational skill, and your creativity. The based on that, they are generally going to be asked the question. Beside that, your open-mindedness, critical thinking, your systematic presentation. If the question is asked to the student, how critical thinking on that particular situation is the student can able to find out a problem, a solution to the given problem. On the basis of that, a simple questions is going to be asked in the general interview. Now, once your general interview is completed, now let us move to the next part of our research, that is the action research report submission. This year, you have to submit your action research report online. So how you can submit it? Once you completed your action research report, you have to upload, you have to make it all your that pages convert to the PDF file, combine PDF file, followed by the abstract, conclusion, everything related to that, complete it. After completion, you have to upload your this PDF of action research either on our email or you have to WhatsApp. For detail, you have to visit to our website www.msta.in. As I told you, this year your action research project is going to be evaluated online. Your interview is also going to be held online. So what are the rule regulation for the online presentation? Once you uploaded your PDF and send it to our website, and Not only the website or your PDF followed by the abstract. This all your PDF project will send to the expert. The expert will evaluate it. And after the evaluation, you will give the time slot, you will give the time. And at that time, you have to present online your presentation, and the interviewer is going to be all the expertise will be asked the question based on it. But for this, the 5 to 6 minutes will be given for the student to present their own action research in his own word. For that, you can use your presentation, PPT, or you can orally explain them. Only 5 to 6 minutes is given to you. So try to focus more thing and important thing within the 5 and 6 minutes. Once you decided to for your action research project. So now we are moving to how to write your action research project. Your action research project, right from the few years back also we are telling the student that your action research project should be handwritten, no DTP is allowed, only handwritten project and PDF form is going to be accepted. For that, which paper you are going to be used? Normally, you can use A4 size, both rule sheet paper and write on the one side. Use a ball point or a simple ink pen. Do not use the glitter plane. And whenever for your evidences, for your proof, whenever you require photograph, when you consider interview or you have taken the interview or if you done any experiment or any observation data, you want to put the photos, you can put the photos over that. If your research is a survey based project or survey research is there, so whatever you survey did it, don't attach the survey sheets files, only the data is an important. See that whenever you write your action research report, see that the objective, the hypothesis, observation and conclusion, for this there is no introduction is required. The another question many times the students are asked, how many number of pages are required for my standard action research project? Actually, there is no minimum and maximum limit for action research project, but whatever the steps we are given to you, follow that all step, you will completely reaches to our 20 to 25 pages minimum. There is no limit, you can go beyond that, but see that all our areas, whatever the topics are there, it should be fulfilled in that project. So don't take tension related to the more number of pages you will get the more impact. That is not the part. The important part, have you fulfill your objectives, have you conclude your conclusion properly, is it your outcomes are useful for the society, then your project is going to be really important to us. Now, whenever you want to go to write your action research project, a front page, a front page must contain the title of the project, student seat number. This year you are going to conduct the exam online. So either it will be a login ID, it will be registration number, updation will be sent it to you and your date of interview. Also you have to mention your standard, your medium and the region on the front page, and please remember that do not write your name or name of your school. It means you have to write your only login ID and registration number. After the first page is over, now the next page is the certificate. So what certificate is? The certificate is the letter or letterhead from the principal that you have done the project by your own, followed by the next page is the acknowledgement, and the third is a very important, that is the abstract of your action research project. See that the abstract is a main part of your project. The limit of your action research project abstract is a 500 words. So please remember, you should not go beyond this limit. Afterwards, it comes the abstract is the introduction. Now, what the topics you can write in the introduction? It should be covered the in introduction. Explain why you are interested in the project, why you selected this project, and it should not be more than 2 pages. Then the next is the need of the statement. Why this project is necessary for the social importance, and though it is restricted 7 to 8 lines, you can extend the lines, but it should not go to the more than 7 to 8 lines. Then the next is the objectives. See that while framing the objectives, it should not more and maximum objectives. Keep the minimum objectives, and it should be have a clear statement, because your entire project performance is based how good and how clear your objective is. After that, a very important part of a project is the hypothesis. And whenever you write the hypothesis, it should be a conditional statement. A hypothesis always it should be in the if then form. This is one of the example is given to you. According to that, you have to make your objectives a hypothesis according to your project. The next page will be the project plan and procedure. In the project plan and the procedure, you can explain detail about the testing of your hypothesis, how you are going to do the project, details, the questionnaires, the proper explanation of that, and it should not more than 3 or 4 pages. Followed by the next will be an observation. The observation, it will be a tabulated form, it's a graphical form, you can convert in the pie chart form. According to whatever innovative thing to present your data, which statistical tool you want to use, you can use that statistical tool to conclude your observation, and see that it should not go more than 4 or 5 pages. Next will be the analysis. In the analysis, after the observation, what you observe and interpretation of that, that will become in the analysis. That should be not more than 2 pages. And lastly, it's the conclusion. Conclusion is the observation plus analysis put together by statistical tool, inferential statistics, whatever tools you want to use, and after that you have to come to the conclusion. Why I reached to this conclusion? See that your conclusion should be tally with your objectives, and it should not be more than 5 to 6 statements. Then followed by the remedial measures for the future plan. Whatever the project of action research topic you selected, but due to the time frame, due to the time limit, you have a limitation to complete your project. But if I decided to do the research on the same topic in the future, what will be my future plan, that have to explain in the future plan. And the lastly is the references, or which is also called the bibliography. Whatever the reference material you use, right from your framing your objectives, framing your research title to the conclusion or any statistical analysis, what material you are using, the newspaper, the textbook, the journals, whatever are there, all your websites are there, you have to mention in your references in the standard form. Now once your action research report is completed, now you can check it by yourself. Is my action research is fulfilled or not? So here we are going to short thing about how to evaluate yourself. Is it my action research is at standard or not? So you can check it from the title. Whenever you frame the title, see that your title should be clear, self-explanatory. Self-explanatory means either the variables, the relation between the variables, which type of research you are performing, it's a survey based or the experimental. In that way, your title should be there. See that whenever you are going to check the action research project or a research project, so we have given a trick called the SMART approach. So what is the SMART approach? The SMART approach, the first letter is called S. The specific or a subject issue of study must be specific. Means your research project is specific. whatever objective you frame, that should be measurable, appropriateness, and realistic. Means whatever your conclusion, whatever your observation and implementation, it should be a realistic, it should be useful for the society, and the time bonding is, or time bond is also very important. And once you fulfill all these five characters, then really your action research is going to be a smart one. Once you're starting doing work on the action research project, see that in a research, record is very, very important. Many times what happen, students are not maintaining the record. A good researcher always maintain the record. So here the some tips are given called do's and don'ts while writing your action research report, or you are making any your abstract. Maintain a diary to record your day-to-day plan, whatever you decided, according to that, you completed or not, your target or your goal achieved or not, follow up the remark, and whenever you want to write the references, see that some examples are given in that format, you have to write it. And as a research, there are survey-based research, experimental research, and if your target is an experimental research, see that in the experimental research, minimum 10 samples are essential, because when you come to the conclusion over on the experimental part, if less than 10 samples are there, then your result is not reliable. For validity of your research and the reliability of your research, the sample should be minimum 10 in the experimental research. And in survey research you are conducting, then it should be more number of quantity. So thank you very much and all the best. Be ready for your action research project. Thank you very much.